Hey, what up guys, how's it going? I am back fresh off a plane from the Model Y unveiling, which was last night on the 14th of March 2019. Yeah, it was dope. There was a lot of people there. I got there super early, waited in line like 2 hours or something, and good thing I did because the line got so long like I couldn't even see where the line ended. Like, it was nuts. Walked in there was a lot of people, you could feel the energy, everyone was hyped. Ran into Mr. YouTube himself, MKBHD, and yeah, couldn't have been a nicer guy. There was a lot of YouTube people there, as a matter of fact, and yeah, so I was there at the event. Oh yeah, all this footage that you see, by the way, is on my DJI Osmo. It was great, handled well. A little bit from my iPhone and then the rest from the DJI. Yeah, so Elon comes out. He's got these custom Jordans with a Tesla logo on the front, like right where his toe is. There's some pictures of it online if you look around. You can't really see from my camera angle, but yeah, I didn't even notice that until later when I was at the airport and started looking online. So anyways, Elon comes out. He's talking about where they started, where they came from. Then he starts bringing out the cars one by one. The first gen Roadster, then he brings out the S, then he brings out the X, then he brings out the Model 3. Then he's like, we also have the next gen Roadster and the Semi. So then they pull those out. And yeah, seeing the Roadster is actually kind of cool. It's the first time I've ever seen it in person, or the Semi. There's a guy's podcast that I listen to, Ryan McCaffrey. I don't know if you guys listen to his podcast or not, but it's a very good podcast. It's called Ride the Lightning, and very informative, great guy. I know Ryan a little bit, and I saw him there, and he was looking at the Roadster. Now, because of the referral program, he's getting 2 of them. That's right, 2 of them. So yeah, the Roadster was there, Ryan was there, got to talk to him, and he was really excited to see it in person as well. So Elon brings out the Model Y, and now it's, you know, 3 feet from me. It's kind of cool seeing Elon there in person. That was dope. By the way, Tesla, if you're watching, you ever want to send me an invite to cover another one of these, that would be great. Just contact me and I'll be there. Yeah, so the car looked awesome. The blue, the paint, it was amazing. And then all these people got out the car. So there's a 7-seat configuration. If you get the 7-seat configuration, it looks like that won't be available till 2021, and that is an option as well for the 2 additional seats. But it looked great. And here in North America, this is the most popular style of car, which is the CUV. Yeah, so they also had a white one. I was able to get up a little bit closer to that one. And yeah, you could see just how elevated it is, more spacious a little bit. It's wider than the normal 3. The front, back, sides look the same door handles. Yeah, it was cool. So then I make my way outside, and then I wait in line to get a test ride. And yeah, by the way, some guy offered me $250 for my pass to go before me on a test ride, because the way they were doing it was by numbers. So I had a low number, this guy had a very high number. I told him no thank you, because I didn't want to wait 3 hours to ride. Like, I was coming up pretty quick. So yeah, I hop in the back. Now I get in the back with a guy from Tesla Geeks. His name escapes me, but he was really cool, extremely funny. Yeah, so we get in the back. Now I'm gonna show the clip here, and yeah, you hear everybody throwing questions at the guy, trying to get information out of him, but he really didn't reveal too much that we don't already know. I can tell you the glass in the front is beautiful. Like in the Model 3, it goes up, but right above your head there's like a bar there, like a divider with the glass almost. In this one, it just went all the way up, very reminiscent of a Model X. It's almost like a Model X and a Model 3 had a love child, and it's the Model Y, because yeah, it was pretty cool. So the test ride, I'll just go ahead and show you this here.
It's glad you're fooled.
It's the booze.
Done a good job.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you actually notice a lot of components from the Model 3. So you've got a Model 3 instrument panel in front of us with the Airwave. You've got the center display. You've also got the steering wheel, center console here. Surprisingly, the seats you're sitting on, put your seatbelt on, please.
Oh, sorry.
The seats that you're sitting on in the front row.
I don't have to because I'm 5.
Yeah, they feel firmer.
They're from Model 3, actually.
Oh.
They're just up on risers, so it's a little bit easier to get in and out of the vehicle.
Because you've got the extra headroom.
That's right.
So is the width of the car the same as the 3, or is it a little bit more narrow?
It is wider than a Model 3.
Is it really? Okay.
Wow.
Oh, there's no.
And it's got panoramic roof. How about that?
There it is. Long-range dual motor.
I love this
Yes,
car.
it is.
Performance dual motor.
That's accurate.
Fucking love this car.
There it is. That's what I like.
So this is the dual motor.
This is a dual motor long-range car.
Yes,
So this is the first one that's going to come out, right? Is it going to be the? Because they're not going to do the base model until later.
I don't think we've actually released all the specs of the
Sorry.
what we're exactly doing.
I try to trick you.
Headroom in the rear seats, full-size adult, or is it probably a little limited?
midgets.
In the third row.
In the third row, I mean, I think
doing
right
a good
now
job.
we're trying to focus on the cargo usability and the interior.
Good, I agree with that.
Say something
I
funny,
agree
hurry.
with that wing door.
Every 25 seconds.
I
Put a
agree.
rack
Emmanuel
in an
Lewis
SUV.
go in the back.
That's quite early.
Yeah. So is it, will like the Model 3 rack fit on this?
A
Or
roof rack will
something
fit
like
on
it, a
this.
roof rack will.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great.
Great. So if you wouldn't mind taking your seatbelts off.
Hey, thanks, man.
Is this coming out in 2020?
We'll try that.
All right.
2020?
Thanks very much.
2019?
You have the worst job ever. I'm just saying.
Is this
Thanks so
20,
much, appreciate it.
2020, sir?
2019.
I don't think we're releasing the
Oh,
exact
okay.
dates right
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so that was the test ride. We were in a long-range dual motor, and I believe that'll get just below 300 miles, like 280 or something like that. If you get the long-range version, that one will give you 300 miles. Now, Elon specified it'll be a true rating of 300 miles in the long-range version. My wife and I are thinking about getting one. If we do, we'll probably get the long-range, because for us, range is important more than speed or performance. We'll take more miles. So my thoughts and impression on the ride, it was very quick, very fast, reminiscent of the 3. I have a Model 3. It was nice, very agile, nimble. As you heard the guy in the video say, like, the seats are up on risers. So not only is the car higher and wider than the Model 3, but the seats are higher. I did turn around, although the 2 extra seats behind me were not in the vehicle. It looked like, yeah, you could get them in there, but it'll be interesting to see just how much room you have if you get those additional seats. It is a hatchback with a power liftgate. There was a lady that had asked, because, you know, we would assume it was a power liftgate, but we don't know because the Model 3, you know, that's just a manual trunk. But there was a lady in front of me that did ask, and yeah, for sure, it's a power liftgate. During the video, when Elon's on stage talking and he brings out the red Model 3, if you listen in the background, there's a guy that says, "That's my car." That was me. Yeah, it was kind of cool. Oh, quick side note, if you guys ever watch that show, The Grand Tour, on Amazon Prime Video or whatever, I'm on season 3, episode 10. Fast forward all the way to 52 minutes and like 25 seconds and play, and yeah, you'll see me pop up on there. It's kind of cool. Shout out to the Grand Tour for that. That was kind of cool. If you're interested in a CUV, like, let's say the Model X is too big for you, but the Model 3 is too small for your family, this is that car that's in between. I ran into Ryan McCaffrey, saw Mark Benton, who's on Twitter and various forums. He's got 2 Model 3s, his Max B Performance all black Model 3 is, it's pretty sick. He's got 2, like, it's nuts. Like VIN number 89 and then that one. Then who else did I see? I saw Trevor Page from Model 3 Owners Club, but he was kind of busy, didn't get a chance to chat to him. Bunch of YouTubers were there. MKBHD, very nice meeting him, like I said before, cool guy. And the guy from Tesla Geeks, his name escapes me, but he was in the car with me when we went on the Model Y test ride, and he's extremely funny, like, yeah. So, yeah, any questions, thoughts, anything, go ahead and comment in the video below, and I'm just gonna let the rest of this footage play from my night there. Laters.